Bueno.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Hi, good morning. Are you hearing? Okay, perfect. Hello? Hi, I'm sorry. I don't know. Teams crashed. So are you listening well? Okay, perfect. I already shared my screen. Are you seeing it correctly? Uh, okay, perfect. So I'm going to start. Hi everyone. My name is Miguel, and I'm presenting Invisible Collector, debt collections as a service. The world is drowning. No, I'm not going to talk about climate changes or Greta Thunberg. I'm going to talk about the biggest commodity in the world, debt. In the last 8 years, debt to GDP ratio grew as much as 30% to set a new record high of 383%. Of course, public debt plays an important role, but private debt, especially consumer credit, is still an important chunk of the pie. This means that companies will have more overdue debts to be collected in the near future. Right now, there are only two options to manage those files. Human collections, which is too expensive, and machine collections, which is not good enough, and it's not going to be anytime soon. The solution is to combine the two. We are building an AI collection engine that incorporates human collectors to solve our disputes. By doing this, you get the perfect collection solution with a sophisticated approach, combining big data processing and behavioral analytics, and all of it with 10 times less workforce. And we are the right team to do it. We are a mix of software engineers and economists that have vast experience in machine learning, behavioral economics, and debt collections. We have already managed more than 2 million debt files worth more than 260 million US dollars. And thanks to our technology, we are able to improve results, not only in early stage debts, but also in late stage debts from different sectors and segments. This allows us to charge 3 times less than the industry average. And if you ask someone if they want to pay 3 times less for better results, selling is kind of easy. We have a great set of adopters, mainly from 4 verticals: B2B services, energy, financial services, and telcos. And we are enrolling top projects with BBVA, Abanca, Vodafone, and EDP. We know exactly how big that collection market is, 67 billion US dollars, and we are already a part of that market. But this is not it. We will Uberizing our approach to the problem, creating the perfect environment to match creditors with the best professionals available in order to deliver the perfect solution to our customers. This way, it is possible to guarantee that with only one step, a specific debt will be managed by the professional that has exactly the skills needed to better solve the dispute at the best possible cost. To execute this plan, we are expecting to invest a total of 7.7 million euros in the next 3 years, and we predict a payback period of no longer than 5 years. Our first round of 600,000 euros is expected to be closed till the end of this year, and it will provide the company with the support needed to enter the Spanish market and to boost customer acquisition. In the next 12 months, we will acquire 50 customers worth more than 270 million euros of debts, which will double our debt under management portfolio with an expected increase in revenue of 1.6 million euros. And all of this with a 72% gross margin. Summing up, if you want to take part in the revolution of a $67 billion market, you should definitely talk with us. Thank you very much for listening. We are Invisible Collector.
Yes, well, I have one question. Can you please explain again, not your business model, but how you collect all this debt? From where do you collect them, please?
Okay, perfect. So we have an AI platform that interact with the debtor. I'm going just to search. Sorry, to search the slide for you to understand better. So we integrate with any given data source, from a simple Excel file to an API integration. We receive the data. We create individual profiles for each debtor. We create then a cluster with a notification strategy that best suits this specific cluster, and then we interact with the debtor through digital means. For example, email, SMS, IVRs, WhatsApp, Viber, Messenger from Facebook, and of course some human interaction is also needed for our disputes. We have a dedicated platform for the debtor, so they can enter the platform, see what the creditor is claiming, state their reasons for not paying the debt, issue payment tokens to pay debts, set payment plans. So we create a digital environment so the debtor can just with simple interaction solve this whole debt problem. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's here. Okay. Okay. So hello? Can you hear me? Okay. Sorry. Yeah. So yeah, we are Nerimatica, and we detect that there is a new trend coming out to the market. So we realized that the market of remote working increased on 330% this year, which is like a huge number. So we believe that companies are facing a new reality. That's basically that there is an scalable demand on remote working solutions for companies. Cyber attacks has grown during this year, as well as the concern. So people are now more concerned about this. Also, Spanish government agenda for 2025 is looking for the digitalization of the public entities and the communications with the company, which means that companies need to be digital, like right now. So we are looking for small and medium-sized companies from 5 to 50 employees, and it's time to grow because we are a company who has been doing this service, and now this we have a mature service. We have many complementary services, and we are inside growing this new project. So our value proposition is that we can adapt the solutions that big company has to small companies, and also we have an internal platform which is the answer for them right now, and we have a knowledge based on years of experience in this sector. So right now we have a main service that is our integral support service. We take care of any technical issue that the company has. We adapt to their needs, and we have the best time in response in their issues on the market, and we have a really small churn percentage. Our business model is based on the preventive maintenance. Also, integrate with. Yeah, 1 minute. Okay, we are integrated as your support department. We have many complementary services for the companies to get from us. So we are not only giving this service, we are every time creating more services for our new customers. We are the best team to do this. We have a good combination with experience, innovation, and now a new communication team in order to grow. So we want to scale up, and this is the moment for investors for us in order to get into new customers. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning. Hello. I'm going to share the presentation. Okay. Okay, we start. So, good morning, everyone. I'm going to present Finantiare. The problem that we solved is that financial institutions, investment funds, or private investors give up financing the purchase orders of SMEs due to the insecurity they feel about the possible loss of their investment due to the lack of sufficient guarantees. Finantiare is a purchase order financing platform for SMEs with guaranteed reimbursement and profit for funders. Finantiare uses the EDI system or the blockchain technology that controls the complete flow of information and uses artificial intelligence processes that operate on the IBM Watson platform that validate the entire process and allow us to take advantage of its learning capacity for successful evaluations of purchase orders. The investor security is guaranteed by technology and inviolable procedures, in addition to the credit insurance offered by FESTE to guarantee the total order financing cycle and sales. Finantiare breaks paradigm. Our solution surpasses the factoring services since it goes from the receipt of the order to the issuance of the invoice. That is, the invoice is not necessary to access financing. You can access it from the moment that SME receives the order. The procedure goes from the receipt of the purchase order and the obtaining of the FESTE insurance to cover the financing until the return of the final payment of the buyer. Finantiare audits, certifies, and provides services to SMEs, financial institutions, banks, insurance companies, corporates, and retailers. Finantiare also increases profits by selling the services offered by competitors with a competitive advantage of being able to attract our clients long before them and thus sell them these services before our competitors do. Here we have some forecasted customer acquisition and benefits. The financing of SMEs is going to be of vital importance this and the coming years for the world economy. Finantiare business strategies are the integration of new additional banks in addition to Bankia and Santander without our strategic alliance with FESTE, the integration of different types of non-banking financing entities, nowadays more than 12, reaching break-even during 2021 with partners as Bank of Africa and Bank of Singapore, and Howden, British multinational insurance company, values our technology of strategic importance so much that it is negotiating the purchase of a stake in Finantiare, as FESTE is doing at the same time. We are especially qualified team in artificial intelligence, machine and deep learning, and big data. We have 2 centers, Malaga and Logroño, with a long accumulating experience in the development of disruptive applications for the Fintech and InsurTech sectors. And as you can see, we have been awarded by Expansión, the German Chamber of Commerce, Insomnia and FESTE, INCIBE and Bankia in Finantiare. So thank you very much for your attention.
If there is no question, I would like to appoint that at this moment we're selling a part of the company to selling a part of the company. That I think that it's very important that the jury can know about this question. We are in the moment to be invested, but we're dealing this share of our stake, and we have agreements with 15 investment funds and different financiers companies that are giving their financiation on our platform. I just wanted to let you know that to the jury. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi. One second to share my screen with you. Okay, can you see my screen? No. Second. Okay. So good morning. We're Presteleja, and we are offering installment solutions at the point of sale, either for typical retail shop, physical retail shop, or also by the end of this month to also online shops. So basically, we are offering this kind of credit to end consumers, and particularly we are doing that and tackling a lot of hassle that end consumers face when they are purchasing their products or services in the retail shop. Currently, if you're going to buy, let's say, a smartphone and you want to apply for a credit, you can do it either go to the bank and ask for a loan, but that of course has interest, or you can apply directly inside the shop for that credit. And in that sense, probably you will have to go to a queue, wait in the line, then you'll be asked for your salary slip, your income statement, proof of address. And in fact, it's really long and bureaucratic. And most of the time, what happens is that you don't want to face this kind of hassle, and the retail shop just loses the sale opportunity, and the consumer just leaves the shop without purchasing their good or pay the good at once, all at once. So this is something that in fact we are tackling, and we are offering a solution for retail shops, either through a point of sale terminal or also through an app. You can buy and buy that product and pay it up to 12 installments, from 2 to 12 installments, without any interest, without any cost whatsoever. And this is a process that takes no more than 40 seconds. It's immediately over the counter. You just have to swipe first of all, you need to present your ID card, which you do have also in Spain, and we have it across Europe, and swipe your credit card on the terminal. And this is as much what you need, no more than that. So basically we are doing this, and we have deployed this in 400 retail stores in Portugal. And what we've seen so far is that stores are in fact upselling. Their average ticket is increasing because now you can offer the end consumer the opportunity for this consumer to pay or to buy high value goods, but paying in several installments and split the payment. We also understand, and this is very irrelevant figure, that 19.5% of the consumers are returning back to this shop who is currently offering this solution and repeating the purchase experience, which is a huge traction figure for explaining how our product is really interesting for end consumer. Of course, we started also on the offline model with this point of sale terminal, because we still see across the world that 70% of the purchases are still offline, but we know that online will go mainstream. That's why we are now deploying our app by the end of this month, and then we'll have end consumers purchasing products immediately over the web and also paying in installments at, again, mentioning no cost, no interest. So we have deployed this in these kind of stores: electronics, optics, furniture, clothing. All kind of stores are entitled, let's say, to have this kind of solutions for them. And basically, we want to provide across the world a frictionless payment standard. And instead of using a simple credit card to pay all at once, or debit card, you can apply directly for a credit installment plan without any cost. This is pretty much it. So, thank you.
Hi, Miguel. Can you explain us a little bit about the team, your team?
Yeah, we are 6 persons. I'm the managing director and founder of the company. Out of these 6 persons, 4 are IT, and we have 1 person in operations and another person on sales. This team has, I myself have, this is my 8th startup. 3 of them are live and running, the rest unfortunately bankrupt. The IT team is a very young but talented IT team. The eldest has 28 years, is 28 years old. And the salespeople, the salesperson and the operations person, they're also on their 20 and 20s, but very experienced and very talented.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Hello, it's Christina here. Could you tell us if you already have received any funding from any private or public investors?
No, until today, it's all bootstrapped. And we have been investing only through ourselves. And the fact is that we need to scale now the product. We know it's profitable. We know the figures. We know the risks and the default ratio. So we know pretty much all about it. So we need to scale it up, and we'll be needing funding, particularly from the debt financing side, in order for us to scale it up. But until today, we are open to have on board people to take equity, but it's all bootstrapped, to answer your question directly. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm going to share the presentation. Sorry. Okay, 1 minute. Sorry. Okay. Good morning. Our startup, Registry Impagados Judiciales, Registry of Judicial Not Payments, is a legal tech currently in the early stage phase that was born from a need in the legal and financial world. Focused on the world of judicial defaults, our goal is to fight against defaults and not compliance with final judgment. Therefore, we created a great information system where professionals of the sector share network information on court decisions in a very secure way. This pioneering project in the world is providing great transparency to the judicial and financial system. From the first day, the project aroused great interest and allowed multinational companies to join in the treatment of this data, such as the state owning Informa DMV and Experian. The part of technological development is in the hands of another partner, Everis, the telephone company in Japan. And finally, the Spanish lawyers general counsel that help us to enter the professional sector through its 83 bar association, in addition to endorse the professionalism of the institute. The original idea came from a Spanish lawyer, Enrique Zarza, who in his daily work realized his great problem with judicial defaults and brought together all the partners. As you see in the iceberg, defaults in Spain and in the world is like an iceberg, since normally cases of defaults related to the telephone companies or financial entities are recorded, the visible part out of the water, but those who have nothing to do with debts between individuals, breach of rental contracts or goods, sales, which accounts 80% of the debts, and it's in the hidden part of the iceberg. In data of the General Counsel of the Judiciary, in 2018, there were more than 2.4 million judgments for defaults that do not achieve in an effective collection. I will too have two lines of incomes. It's a consultation tool where you can probably investigate clients or opposing parties if they have debts of the other court's judgment. The consultation is free for lawyers, but not for the financial system that wants to know this information which they don't have until now. On the other hand, it's a powerful recovery tool that allows from 29 euros to claim the payments of debt via registered fax or certificate letter. In case of not payment, the data shall be visible through our partners Experian and Informa DNB to the financial system to block credit lines, for example, reducing their commercial capacity. We currently have more than 5,000 professionals in Spain who use the tool. Our next goal is to increase funding to be able to export the project to European Union and other countries with similar legal system, thanks to its ability to replicate. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Do you hear me? Sorry about my sleepy face, but here in Latin America, it's really early. It's 5:30 a.m. here. Okay, please give me a second and tell me when you see my presentation. Okay, do you see it properly? Give me a second. I will go to the beginning. So, okay, when you say me go, I can start. Okay. Hello everyone. I'm Ariel Butcher. I'm the youngest co-founder, luckily by far, of the company. CESocio is the leading alternative investment platform in all of LATAM. But what exactly do we do at CESocio? Well, we match up all kinds of projects seeking fundraising on one hand with the users of the platform that are eager to invest their money on the other hand. The users visit our website, do their own research, and decide both where to invest and how much money to invest, with no minimum amount required. We've come to democratize both investments and access to financing. This is our mission. By way of example, a Peruvian can invest just $100 and buy a fraction of a house in the US and receive the profit he deserves monthly. We've tokenized real estate projects, logistic tracks, and did an intra-advanced concert. This last one raised $7,000 in just 30 minutes. Check out the right place when they found that. This is our organization. With the creation of the Inbecoin, our platform's native currency, and the continuous liquidity protocols of each project, including the Inbecoin, we offer the entire community the possibility to trade more than 10,000 combinations of assets, including cryptocurrencies, real-world project tokens, metals, and currencies, all in one place and with no counterpart needed. We were born at a Starbucks in Buenos Aires less than 3.5 years ago, and since then, we've had an unbelievable growth, reaching 170,000 accounts open by June 2020, tokenized more than 300 different projects, and transactions are going up sharply every month, growing 150% intra-semester. Last but not least, my favorite metric, the volume traded on the platform, which grew by 400% from H1 2019 to H1 2020, reaching more than $35 million last semester, even during the infamous coronavirus. This year, through an aggressive expansion strategy in Chile, Colombia, and Peru, we've gone from 98% of the users being Argentines to 82% in just a few months. And what's more, we are excited to announce that our next destinations are Mexico and Spain. So what do we have in the pipeline? Our ecosystem is not okay. Sorry, when did you leave me? Here? Here? Okay, do you hear everything about our expansion plan? Okay, so I can start from here, okay? Okay, I was here talking with you. So what do we have in the pipeline? Our ecosystem is not only about investments, it's about making life easier. That's why by 2020, users will be able to arrange their car insurance, pay taxes, and even to use their tokenized Socio MasterCard worldwide. We are the future of your money, all in one place. We are currently in the middle of a fundraising round, so for those who wish to join the investment revolution, please get in touch. Thank you.
Yes, could you tell us a bit who are your competitors and how your proposition has any added value?
Yeah, of course. Talking about competition, it's not so easy. We think that we are a total and complete platform, financial and service platform. So we don't have a specific competitor really. And about our value strategy, what we are looking for is to be a complete financial service platform where a user can do whatever he needs in an easy way, 100% online, and all in the same place. This is basically our value strategy. A user can trade more than 10,000 different assets between them. As I told you, they can use their credit card with those tokens and basically have whatever they need just in one place. You're welcome.
Hello, everyone. So, can you see my screen? Okay, perfect. Hello, everyone. My name is Andre, and I'm BetMarkets co-founder and COO. BetMarkets is turning sports betting into an investment. And this might sound odd, as sports betting is a market where most people lose. But this just means that there is an opportunity professional bettors can profit from. We know this, as we have mentioned in formal sports betting fund that just replicated their actions and achieved a return of 170% in 2.5 years. But managing it was a complete mess. We had to wake up at 6 a.m. to place bets on Japanese baseball, and we couldn't go to bed before 2 a.m. to bet on the NBA, as we had to place each bet straight away before the market adjusted. It was completely impossible to scale. So we built BetMarkets, an automated web platform that allows anyone to copy the bets of professional bettors. Users only have to deposit, select which bets they want to follow, and how much to allocate to each. Afterwards, every time one of them places a bet, that same bet is automatically placed on user's account. Our product also prevents problem gambling, an issue that affects more than 100 million people worldwide. Users at risk are protected from themselves, as professionals are in charge of every decision. This is a business model that has been proven by eToro, and we are simply applying it to sports betting, a market that is huge and growing at a staggering pace. In this market, there are some mature platforms which have amassed quite a following, and there are some younger players, but they mostly focus with the bettor's experience. BetMarkets arrives to fill the existing gap. We have scrapped all upfront fees and replaced them by a profit-sharing plan, while also taking a small cut on every bet placed. This was only possible because we have established agreements with major betting operators. Our team brings sports betting and finance together, and we are backed by amazing advisors. Tulumbi has already exited his own sports betting company, and Miguel Santamaria has raised over 30 million euros. As for us, we have raised 400,000 euros and have just launched our official version after running a beta version that had more than 12,000 users. We are aiming to have 10,000 euros in monthly recurring revenue by the end of this year. And our main goal is to multiply that figure by 20x until the end of next year. We are quite confident we are going to get there, as we already amassed almost 3,000 euros in monthly recurring revenue and wagered more than 400,000 euros last month alone. In order to kickstart growth, we are currently raising 2.5 million euros as a seed round, of which 300,000 have already been committed. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we are a good bet. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Hi, this is Lorena Guerrero. I'm VP Sales at One White House. I'm going to share my presentation. Are you able to see it? Okay, great. I'll start. What we have is a customer data platform based on artificial intelligence that combines internal customer information and external events to understand the customer and create empathy. Imagine a company, for example, a bank that has a customer, Alex. The company wants him to be loyal and an asset for them, but Alex is going to leave the company because he doesn't feel valued. His communications with the company lack empathy. She has launched an aggressive campaign. The company thinks that the way to reach the goal is to know Alex better. So they start gathering data, but they are not able to have a single view of Alex because the information is out and they don't take into account the impact of external events on him, like competition pressure in media. One White House solves these challenges by putting together the information that the company has of the customer and adding the influence of external events on his behavior, creating customer mindset profiles. To do that, we collect information from all the touch points between Alex and the company. We combine them with the CRM segmentation and relevant external events like competition, weather, stock market variations, etc. And we apply machine learning algorithms to create customer profiles with behavioral information, accessible via API, and that can be visualized through an omnichannel web interface with a special emphasis in conversational channels like the chatbot. Our product is market ready and we're working on 2 patents. We're in the customer data platform market with application in the CRM field. And Gartner estimates that this market will grow at a 34% rate each year, and they also think there will be company consolidations by 2023. Our differentiators with the competition are our disruptive technology that correlates external events with customer behavior, that we add value, we don't replace previous investments, and that we're very easy to integrate with. Our pricing is based on a yearly fee per end customer, and we will be software as a service ready next year. Our sales strategy is indirect through partners like Telefonica. We plan to grow from 400K by the end of next year to 12 million in 4 years, with earnings of 3 million and have around 60 employees. Juan Mateo is the CEO, and he founded a startup that was sold to Converse some years ago. Lorena Guerrero is the VP Sales and has more than 15 years experience in the CRM sector. Last May, Gartner named us cool vendor in the CRM and customer service. Our current funding is around 400K, and we're looking for 300K with a pre-money valuation of 1.2 million. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Not me.
So, thank you very much, Startup Ole, for inviting us to be part of this speech competition. Let me introduce myself. My name is Yael Aknin, and I am the CEO of Adventurist Token City, the platform where you can improve the liquidity of your financial assets through blockchain tokenization. Are you interested in an investment opportunity at the forefront of technology in the financial sector? We invite you to invest in Adventurist Token City, a security tokens platform where you can tokenize your assets and also sell and buy security tokens. Security tokens are the safest kind of blockchain token, since they represent real assets, in our case, credit rights and capital stock of unlisted companies. Through blockchain tokenization, we solve the lack of liquidity problem typically associated to this kind of investments. Tokenization and security tokens were one of the main topics of discussion at this year's World Economic Forum, and forecasts indicate that the tokenization of financial assets in Europe alone will reach a market of $1.5 trillion in 2024. Of course, there are already some other companies working on similar proposals, with the most advanced players in the US and some emerging companies in Europe. Why should you invest in Adventurist Token City to take advantage of this extraordinary opportunity? Adventurist Token City owns the first and only investment platform regulated by the Spanish National Securities Market Commission that is issuing STOs, security token offering. We also have the technology for the management, purchase, and sale of tokenized assets, covering all the stages of the value chain. We are already fully operational and issuing STOs. We have recently closed a contract with a mortgage debt fund for the tokenization of 5 million euros in a first phase in 2020 and for 200 million euros in a second phase with the same fund in 2021, which will represent a revenue of more than 1 million euros. Token City charges a commission for tokenization services and a tailored fee for customizes our SaaS technology for private marketplaces. We have a committed team with extensive experience in technology, finance, business development, and regulation. We expect to exceed 8 million euros in revenue in 2024 and also obtain a strong revaluation in such a fast-growing market. In 2019, we raised 140,000 euros to design and start this new business line. We are now looking to raise an additional 250,000 euros prior to round A to achieve the following milestones in the next 6 months. Launching of the marketplace with the first 5 million euros tokenized. Building the structure to reach 200 million tokenized in 2021. And establishing a strategic alliance with a great partner in the industry that help us position ourselves and gain market share. We invite you to invest in Adventurist Token City and be part of this fascinating new era in the investment world. Thank you very much.
Yes. Can you see me?
The company, well, this is, I'm not sure if I have to wait or this is my turn. Fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can wait.
Okay.
Is your turn.
Okay, thank you. Let me prepare the presentation. Good. Okay, so let me where is it? Where is my presentation? Okay, I have it. No. Can you see the presentation? Okay, so basically quite fast. Okay, so we are Funds5. We are a one-stop solution for the wealth management of the individuals. There is a market in Europe that the retail market from, let's say, people who have savings from 50K to maybe 300K, that they don't have access just savings products or investment products. They don't have really good advisory services, or even they have products with a lot of fees. So this market is huge. There is with around 180 million people in this segment, and what we have created is a platform, okay, for them just to be able to manage, and to have access to those products in a more easy way. So we have created this one solution, okay, that you have the banking and and card services like N26 or Revolut all embedded in our platform, but also on top of that, like any neobank, and this is not also our focus. We are providing all the investment savings and advisory services available in the market, but we are not creating anything we are not creating everything. We do that by partnering with the best fintech players in the industry. So our idea is to create this unique platform, B2B2C platform, where we can bring in the best service and financial products into from the market into one single point of let's say of aggregation. And basically by doing that, we can not only offer a better let's say customer experience, because people they need to have like 100 apps. They can come to one place like Amazon just to buy whatever they want. So they can come to FundsPy and they can find the best products in available in the market. But by partnering and leveraging on our partners really good infrastructure and low cost, so we can run this company with only really cost. And and we are forgetting, and that's my only point. So the is that the industry is always focusing on the banking and investment revenues, but we as an aggregator, we have a different revenue model is more based on the advertising and data. And I think more or less explains what we do and what we are doing. Any questions? Okay, bye.
Okay. Sorry. I'm sure. Okay. Let me see. No, it doesn't work. Give me a minute. Okay, now. Did you see the presentation? No, sorry. Okay. Okay, sorry for inconvenience. Okay, let's go then. I'm Ricardo from Facturalia. Do you know how many millions of freelancers and company bill every year in Spain? And how they do it? In Excel, WordPerfect, with no control whatsoever. To ease and ensure this problem, we invented Facturalia. Facturalia is an online billing platform for freelancers, small, medium, and large businesses with the most demanded features for today. No limit on invoices, no limit on clients, and no limit on products or billing lines. And it's totally for free, forever. Yes, totally for free. Unlike through other platforms with similar proposals, Facturalia users have no limitations, not even on total time of period of use. Facturalia is a spin-off of ePorta Technology, a developer of accounting and fiscal and labor management platforms with thousands of customers. What can users do in Facturalia? register clients, add products and services, all with their characteristics, prices, and reference. Create different series of billing systems. Access your invoice from any internet-connected device. Prepare as many budgets as necessary and then automatically draw them up. Draw up pro forma bills and produce rectify or correct bills. And you might be asking how we can monetize a product that offers such a limited and wide-reaching service for free. In two ways. Selling services at a very small percentage of users, which for the minimum price and due the usefulness are easy to track through free. Service like recurrent invoicing, the possibility of using incorporated mobile phone or tablet payment gateway apps, stock management, bank reconciliation, integration with the principals accounting software programs, payment gateways with credit cards and SEPA bills. What are we looking for? The generation of invoices and actually sending them out to our clients always entails the use of a social environment with its commitment space for advertising. The goal of Facturalia is to reach 1 million users who use the service totally for free, with an average of 4 invoices per client per month. That means 4 million monthly hits. Thank you very much, and I'm here if you have any questions.
Hi. Are you watching my presentation? Right. Okay. Yeah. So you can watch that I'm moving the presentation, right? Okay. So thank you. We are Winalize, and the problem that we solve is that, well, first it's important to say that we are business-to-business solution and we work in financial industry, but specifically in insurance industry. So insurance companies receive inaccurate and frequent information from small and medium enterprises because they only retrieve this information when they sign the policy. So if a policy remains in a company during 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years, they are not going to receive any kind of information. And all of us, we know that the risk that are related to these small and medium enterprises is changes. So we have created, 2 years ago, we started to create a platform that leverage information from open data sources to provide insurance the ability to, rate risk more accurately, basically in commercial insurance, and both for new and current business. So how it works, it's very easy. We just with business name and address, we retrieve all the information through the Winalize technology. That is our own technology. We use open data matching and polyglot, and then the result, and we enrich the data, and through an API connection or web application, the insurance company can take action over this information about their clients, doing underwriting tasks or improving their risk control. So basically, the main 3 application is we reduce the time that the underwriting or the underwriting departments are using to increase, to get the quote. For example, in Spain, with one company that we are working, we are saving yearly from 1 to 3.5 million euros in loss ratio, reducing this loss ratio. So also we are increasing the possibility to offer tailored products to the clients doing this risk control, and also that is very basic, but this problem exists, is that we are improving the quality of the data that the insurance and bank company has. So the market opportunity is huge. This is the 3 figures about the total addressable market, service and serviceable obtainable market. And now we are working in Europe in North America and also in South America with different insurance companies, reinsurance companies, and also with the European Commission. We have received during the last year more than €500,000 because we are participating in the most innovative projects in 2020 and collaborating with financial and insurance institutions in European Union. Board members are also highly experienced in insurance and financial sector, and we develop our own technologies, so the level of technological knowledge of our team is also very high. And well, those are some of our competitors. Mainly, we are just the unique one coming from the European Union after the Brexit. So we have 2 of them that come from UK, and the rest of them come mainly from United States. So, and finally, those are some of the awards that we have received. We participate and won the Mundilab Acceleration Program. Also, we are now in the Zurich Innovation Championship. We are in the final round that is going to be celebrated next October. Also, we have been participating in Mafra Insurance Space and in Munich in Plug and Play Insurtech cohort. So that's it. I mean, any kind of question that you can have, I will be more than glad to answer.
Hi. Yes, I'm here. Do you see my presentation? Okay, I'm going to start. Privacy. Do you believe in it? Do you truly believe in users' right to actually own, control, and even monetize their data? Nowadays, a lot of people claim that data is the new oil, and still, we are giving away our data for free. Some of you know or maybe suspect that your data is valuable, but let me show how valuable it's at. The size of global marketing research industry itself is going to surpass $130 billion in 2022. And if we add all other industries based in using users' data, we easily go over $600 billion. But if our data is so valuable, why we keep giving it away for free? Is this right? Is this fair? No, it's not right and it's not fair, but it can be changed. And users are already demanding this change. In a survey conducted by Wall Street Journal in March 2019, 74% of the responders replied that the trade-off between giving their personal data in exchange of free IT services is no longer acceptable. 74%. And here we are, Memorial Network. Memorial Network is an ecosystem of different tools, in the center of which is our aggregation and anonymization protocol and nodes that allow the users to collect the data they generate in internet or in their own or on their mobile devices into their own devices in encrypted way. And after that, with their permission, they can participate in different types of data analysis algorithms and get paid for that. We are using deep tech technologies like homomorphic encryption, zero-knowledge proof, secure multi-part computations, blockchain, and smart contracts to ensure that no raw data and no personal data is transmitted in the process, and everyone keeps their full privacy and anonymity. But what are the benefits from our solution? For the users, for the businesses, GDPR compliance and less legal issues, less risk of security breaches, and possible cross-references between different data sources. For the users, they can in fact own and control their own data, they can monetize their data, and they can keep their full privacy and anonymity. We have a very solid team with vast experience both in IT and startups. We have an average 10+ years of experience in projects for big international companies. Till now, we have raised 225,000 euros from an angel investor and two accelerators. We had a paid pilot project with Eurostat. We received 2 European funded grants for blockchain solutions, and we have launched one of our B2B services. Now, we are seeking for 500,000 euros to continue our development and to go to market, and we are inviting you to join us. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, good morning. Give me a second to share my... Can you see my presentation? Second. Okay, thank you very much. Can you imagine a world in which the information is constantly sold to the highest bidder? What if I will tell you that you don't have to imagine this? Because this is the world we live in today. Can you imagine how this affects your own companies? Every day, information is hacked, stolen, and exposed from thousands of sites on the network. People are using their company resources, such as laptops or corporate email accounts, for private purposes, without taking into account the impact that it has on cybersecurity. Corporate emails, infected machines, exposed network, clients' personal information, and even confidential documents that violate regulations such as GDPR. All this information is exposed somewhere on the internet, the deep web, or the dark web, and may be sold to any bidder. Entech Solutions is a startup born after realizing that many companies spend millions of euros in security for their corporate networks, but that all that invest is not contributing to watch over the weakest and most difficult to control link in the chain, the people. That's why Cartos was created. Cartos is the perfect solution to measure how secure a company is in different areas, which contribute to a quicker and more efficient decision-making process around cybersecurity. Moreover, thanks to Cartos, you could immediately know the security level of your vendors, partners, and any third party you are collaborating with. Cartos drives on information given by dozens of robots designed and programmed specifically for each technology, thus continually search all kinds of information that may represent a risk for the companies. All this information is gathered and filtered so that the cybersecurity teams can work efficiently with it. We also calculate a score, which helps with high-level profile to better understand the cybersecurity level of a company at a glance. Cartos is positioned in the risk scoring sector, a sector with only 5 years of history and in which other tools are reaching market caps of over $1 billion. We are the only company 100% European in this sector, and this is a great differentiator as we have a special focus on local regulations such as GDPR, as well as in reputation and perimeter security. All of this while being extraordinarily competitive in price. Our business model is based on annual subscriptions. Our clients buy domain packages so they can freely add and remove the domains they want to analyze, having the possibility of immediately getting a security score of each of those domains. We just launched our latest version of Cartos, when we have drastically improved the using experience thanks to the new scoring system. This helps bring the benefit of our tools and know-how to any profile within a company, no matter the technical skills or knowledge. We are pleased to be here today and to receive during these days any of you that want to know more about us, our project and our product. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you.
Yes. I want to share my screen, but I cannot. In the browser. No, in the app. In the app. Can you see my? Wait me a second. Okay, perfect. Well, I'm Gaston Genet, COO of EU Security, a fraud prevention and identity protection company. Well, as you can see, the future is now. Everything has changed. Everything is closed around the world. And digital identity has become key in order to live in this new normal. Digital signature, face recognition are one of the key important tools in order to have operations 100% remote. Well, this is part of our purpose, that is to help to improve the quality of life of people and organizations, and helping them to build digital experiences without any friction. BU has 130 clients around the world. We are in more than 25 countries, and right now we are raising a Series B in order to expand. And which is our secret sauce? We have the right people working with us. Team is central for us. We are a highly product-oriented company, which makes us have a 70% of gross profit. We are customer obsessed. And for that, we build technology that is always beyond the state of the art. And of course, on sales, we have the right business model for the right customer. These are part of our customers around the world. As you can see, these are big companies such as Visa or Santander or Galicia in Argentina. And this is because we are always innovating, and this is one of our brand new products, which is a virtual boardroom that identifies and validate identity of the people that is participating all the time that we are in the video conference. So that helps us, for example, to know if for example, in a boardroom that the person is the person that should be. And of course, we have built brand reputation during these years, and the word of mouth is key, and that helps us to grow in every country that we work. Well, this is part of our team, and which is the people that makes BU a great company. Hi there.
Are you seeing it right now? Okay. So hi everyone, my name is Sergio. I'm product designer at Gattaca. So imagine this. You wake up tomorrow morning, you pick up your phone, you try to open your email account, and you can access to it. You don't worry about that. You try to open your Instagram account, and you can see your photos. Strange. You go to your bank account, and yes, you have several charges of your Amazon account. You've been hacked. So don't think this will never happen to you. According to Breach Level Index, this happens today once every 14 seconds. The problem here is that actually most of the time it's not being hacked. We've been living in a model that in order to use online services like easily, we had to subscribe to the service and let this manage our own data. In this model, business accumulates so much sensitive information that hackers becomes honeypots for hackers. And on the other side, the entities that need to be really secure had to compromise the user experience and invest tons of money in KYC and GDPR compliance. But everything has changed. We reach a moment in which technology is allowing us to reshape the authentication model. Now at Gattaca, we built a state-of-the-art technology that allows us to change the model and create a new way of managing personal information. Now are the services the one that subscribe to you, to your data, and you let them access to it, like selectively. We transform the smartphone into a digital wallet that allows you to access digital services without passwords, government-grade security instantly on any service. Our platform includes all the tools for issuing authorities and any business regarding this new model. This new architecture is called self-sovereign identity, and it's so powerful that many governments around the world are already implementing it. The market is expected to grow around 2 billion in the next 4 years, and there is no clear leader yet. Wow. Right now, we are the first one to offer interoperability with any blockchain, and we are truly aligned with the European guidelines. Our team of blockchain developers, cybersecurity engineers, entrepreneurs, and senior business managers are already advising the European Commission in order to define a pan-European self-sovereign identity framework. We as well signed a strategic agreement with National Postal Service in Spain, and we are about to launch 2 more deployments. We are looking for governments, universities, and banks willing to be an innovation reference in Europe. If you are a true leader in such an organization, please reach out. Thank you. Right.
Okay, hello, can you hear me? Okay, let me share my screen now. Okay, I'm going to start with me 1 second. Okay. Okay, imagine you go to vacation, you get ready your bags, you get ready your kids, you close the door of your home, and you think that everything is going to be okay when you return to your place. And this feeling of tranquility should be available for everyone, but this is not. In Spain, we have more or less 1.9 million of security systems connected in their homes, but this is only the 10% of the market, the complete market. Imagine that in Spain, we have more than 70 million of residents. But what happened with the rest of the people? What happened with the people that don't have security? These people don't feel comfortable or safe. It's because the big players of the market put the rules, put the prices, and they bill more than 1.6 billion per year. But the market is huge. The open market is bigger than 14 billion of euros per year without any clear offer to the market. That's why Altaguardia board. I'm John Correa of Altaguardia, the first sharing alarm company, a company where the client can choose the period of time that they need the alarm and pay only for the period of time that they actually use, without sign long-term contracts, monthly payments, installation costs of buying the equipment. This is so old. Imagine you go to travel, vacations, you want to protect your second residence or remodeling. It's very easy to use. You create a reservation during the period of time that you want and make the payment through our website. On the indicated day, we go to your place, connect the system, and we take care of it. At the end of reservation, we take up our system, and that's all. Anything hidden, and we are framed for the very next time. We are a team totally ready to change the rules in this traditional and very boring industry, and we are working hard to create for us a name in this industry. That's why right now, if you type alarmas temporales on Google, we are positioned as the #1 company on the website. But we know our limits, and we want to be bigger than this, and that's why we are creating our own hardware. For that reason, for me, it's a pleasure here in the Startup OLED Digital version 2020 present to you for the very first time Altaguardia Hive. This is the first plug-and-play security system in the market, and it's very easy to use. I'm going to send to you in one box 2 or 3 systems like this. You are going to open the box and put these devices in your rooms of your place, and we are taking care of your place during all our period of our contract. At the end, you return to me the box, and that's all. In this way, you are going to receive a super safety service, super fair price, and me as a manager of the company are going to decrease the cost of the operativity almost to the minimum possible. Please don't consider us like a traditional security company or alarm company, because we are going to change the rules in all the fronts of security, because we hate monopolies and we want to become something useful and fair, something that should be available for you, for me, and for everyone. Thank you so much.
Yes, you hear me? Okay, perfect. And could you see my... Okay. And now could you see my slide? Not. Okay, so. Now? Okay, perfect. Hello, my name is Sebastián Armijos. I am the co-founder and of eProcessMed, and I am a surgeon. First, I want to show you what is our main goal is about the informed consent. So I don't know what is happening, but I can't put the next slide. Could you wait me a second? I don't know what happened. No, it's not working. No, it's not working. Yeah, I will try to. No, it's not working. Okay, I will try. To do it. Yeah, no, it's not working. Sorry. Now maybe it's now I stop the presentation. Do you see my screen now, or what do you see? Okay. Oh. Disappear. Okay. Okay, and I think I will. I am stopping the presentation again, and I'm trying to collect all the information. I think I'm trying to solve it. Okay, and now it says that I can't share my screen. You're looking at my screen. Okay, so I will try. I will do it again. Okay, you see it? Okay, so perfect, great. So thank you very much for this opportunity. My name is Sebastián Armijos. I am a surgeon and I am a co-founder of eProcessMed. So what we know, we have experience in surgeries, and I don't know if anybody has any surgery previously, or actually I don't know if anyone has any contact to get the vaccine of COVID. And you know that you have to know about the process of vaccination of the surgery. And normally you have this paper that is informed consent, that is the voluntary authorization of the patient for any kind of surgery or a trial. And the problem is that it's paper-based and the cost storage is really expensive. In the other side, if you, for example, if you decide to vaccine to COVID, you feel fear because you don't know all the side effects. And finally, the physician has a problem because it takes normally between 10 to 15 minutes to explain all the procedure. So in this reason, we have developed a smart consent. It's an application that works 100% digitally, that explains all the procedure with the help of video animations. This is a short example of this kind of pages that we develop for each kind of surgery. In this case, is epidural anesthesia. We explain the procedure. We explain why are we going to use this kind of technique. In this is the problem is the pain. So we explain really nice information how it's going to treat the patient during the hospitalization. In this case, the kind of position that the patient must have, if the patient needs any kind of blood examples and all the process that the patient is going to have during the hospitalization. With this, the patient has a better result, and the most important is that we are focused on the patient to decrease the anxiety and improve the comprehension of all the procedure. Finally, the patient sign in the tablet and record that he has understood the procedure. All this procedure, all this is protected by blockchain, and we can generate some hash of this information. Our group is a multidisciplinary group with people with a lot of experience and in more fields like technology and the healthcare system. We have some users in the green zones, if you could see, and our target is all the blue ones. For example, in Spain, we know that there are more than 300 public and private hospitals, and our big goal is dental clinics that are around 30,000 clinics. Our pathway during these years is develop our tool, and we are working in more specializations, and we are opening new markets. This is our pathway during this and the next year. So with the smart consent, what we get that e-health tool, 100 e-health, and the most important is the invulnerability of the process that it generates transparency, and it is decentralized information. For us, it's really important to know that a picture is worth 1,000 words, and 1 minute is worth 2 million words. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye.
Yes, Angel. 1 second.
Can you see my screen? Okay. So I start. Hello, everyone. My name is Pablo, and I'm the CTO and the co-founder of SSH team. We are a company based in La Rioja, Spain, and we offer cybersecurity service. In our experience with with customers and providers, we see some problems, and the 71% of cyber attacks targets are SME business, and these companies don't have tools or qualified staff, and the current service are not intended from them. To solve these problems, we have the idea of creating total SOC for any company and focus it on that 71% of the market. This service is a scalable solution from continuous monitoring of a business network for detect intruders and is respectful of privacy. We are able to carry out this detection by combining this monitoring with the deployment of decoys or honeypots. We also offer information to our clients and users through dashboards and personalized notifications, and we allow them to configure the device and the threat detection rules. We offer it through 3 levels of service: the level 1 with the minimum functionalities to perform an effective intrusion detection, and the level 2 and 3 with all capabilities. This last level allows custom integrations with other network elements such as firewalls or routers and their management. Our current milestone has to achieve an effective detection of most common threats such as ransomware, the ability of the product to be customized by or for the client to their own needs, and the security of the appliance both in physical version and in a virtual version to environments like AWS, Azure, or VMware. In the next version, we are working to block directly the malicious connection and artificial intelligence engines to catalog and improve the detection of cybersecurity threats. We are telecommunications and computer engineers, and to complement the product and its development, our staff is highly qualified and has the most representative certifications. Last year, we obtained a CITI headline with $250,000 to finance the development, and the company is also certified in ISO 27001 and EANs and had the innovative SNI sale. The company was founded for 4 people and we are 12 professionals today. In 2019, we ended the year with 240,000 of turnover, and we estimate to end 2020 with 550,000, 2021 in 600,000, and 2022 in 1,500,000. And we maintained our expectation despite the COVID-19. We need a Series A to 500,000 to develop the commercial area and improve the product. We always tell our clients that cybersecurity is not just a service for a large company. Your business requires your peace of mind. For this, trust in Total SOC. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, hello, can you hear me? Okay. Give me 1 second. Just 1 second, please. Can you see my screen? And now? And now? A ver. Okay, now? Okay. Okay, then. You know, in the world, 1 in 2 marriages ends in divorce, and they don't know how to manage their new family situation. Hi, my name is Jose. I'm the CEO and founder of ToBePart. ToBePart is the first mobile app in Spain designed for separated and divorced families who want to improve their communication and organization about their children's life. As a parent divorce, I've been through everyday situations like misunderstandings when it comes to picking up the children from school or English lessons, for example, discussions about shared expenses, forgetting events like doctor visits, birthdays, vaccinations, mess to return belongings. Our solution in the app is we have a custody and events calendar, information about children, clothing sizes, bank account, etc. You can invite relatives and caregivers, control belongings, finance and expenses management, and much more. Our competitors are mainly from USA, like our family wizard on Up Close, and one from Belgium, is 2 houses. Our main difference with our competitors is that we have a more complete calendar and the access to a chat with lawyers, mediators, and pediatricians, and also is the only app in Spanish on the market. Our business model is a freemium model, and our subscribers will have to pay 4.5 euros per month. The team is formed by Robert Lopez, the CTO and founder. He's a telecommunication engineer and senior mobile applications developer. And me, Jose Antonio Perez, I'm the CEO and founder. I have a degree in marketing and advertisement and Master of Human Resources Management, and I am an MBA. So, if you want to be part of this project, we are more than grateful to do that. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes, good morning. I'm going to share in my computer. Okay. Okay. Are you viewing my presentation? No? Oh, one moment. Okay. Okay. Now? Okay. I'm going to maximize the present. Okay. Okay, thank you very much to everybody. Good morning. My name is Miguel Ángel Pérez. I am the CEO and one of the 4 co-founders of iCommunity Labs, where we are here to making blockchain easy and accessible for all. And this is for there is a fact, and 84% of companies are actively experimenting with blockchain. We are big win here tomorrow morning. This is a fact that many companies have decided to implement blockchain in their business, or to provide new services, or to create new startups with blockchain, and this is fantastic. But there is a problem. And the main problem is that today's is very fragmented and unpredictable blockchain ecosystem makes enterprise adoption hard. It's a fact that companies they need to improve data trust and traceability on their products. And we know that blockchain is the perfect technology to achieve these challenges. Many companies are interested in blockchain, but they're constantly asking themselves what technology is for, and if there is any way to take advantage of it in their business. They feel both interest and frustration at the complexity of choosing this technology, developing their smart contracts and specific languages, deploying their network, and so on. The result, in most cases, is that for now, the possible advantages are totally out of reach. And the fact of source by Gartner is by 2021, 90% of current enterprise blockchain platform implementations will require replacement. Well, what is our solution? Our solution is a platform in community blockchain solutions, a low-code blockchain platform that provide all the necessary to create easily and feasibility, okay, by blockchain applications. What is our value proposition? A better UX, a faster integration, and lower costs around all the relative to the blockchain creation apps. How companies are using today IBS? Well, we're creating use cases about certification of original products, automatic notification of legal breach using smart contracts, and creating apps about end-to-end supply chain and geolocated traceability of products. We have competitive analysis about the low cost, and the low-code platform is the main differentiation from competitive. And our model, business model, is very simple: license plus subscription model. Okay, we have this is our team, professional team, and about for instance, we are 3,094 of euros with a CDPI project. Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.